What's up everyone, General Discharge here. If this is your first time with us, our voices are disguised so we can give you information on just about anything without being detected. Today's video is going to be discussing the Air Force's Special Warfare Officers, which are CROs, or Combat Rescue Officers, STOs, or Special Tactics Officers, and TACPOs, which are Tactical Air Control Party Officers. We're going to be going over their training pipelines, what they do, and who they are. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Before we jump into it, make sure to take a moment and show us some love and support by liking our video and subscribing to our channel. Your support is our lifeblood. Do not hesitate to ask us questions in the comment section below. We check everything. CROs, STOs, and TACPOs are all AFSPECWAR officers that each bring a specific skill set. CROs are the officer version of pararescuemen, also referred to as PJs, and are personnel recovery and command and control specialists. Being experts at combat search and rescue, or CSAR, they plan, manage, and execute these 6 tasks of CSAR: prepare, report, locate, support, recover, and reintegrate isolated personnel and material. CROs conduct strategic, operational, and tactical level planning, provide battle staff expertise, manage theater personnel recovery operations, and conduct combat operations. STOs are officers who manage the training pipeline and equipping of Air Force Ground Special Operations, deploying as team leaders or mission commanders in combat, seizing and controlling airstrips, combat search and rescue, guiding airstrikes and fire support using air assets for special operations and tactical weather observations. While they may lead them, STOs are not PJs, CCTs, or Special Recon Airmen. However, they do have a thorough understanding of how to lead their missions. TACP officers, formerly known as ALOs, which stood for Air Liaison Officer, are officers who are aligned with conventional and special operations forces that provide precision terminal attack guidance of U.S. and coalition fixed and rotary wing close air support aircraft, artillery, and naval gunfire, and also establish and maintain command and control communications, and advise ground commanders on the best use of air power. While the training they receive differs, the process to become any of these officers are similar. Each of their assessment cycles are in 2 phases, which are Phase 1 and 2. We will go over the STO and CRO assessment first, then we will go over the TACPO last. Keep in mind that for any of these, you will need a minimum of a bachelor's degree to even be considered for these career fields. Currently, STO and CRO have 4 assessments each year. In Phase 1, a panel of career field experts review and stratify applications submitted by the deadline. Those who are selected by the panel are invited to attend Phase 2, which is a 1-week evaluation conducted in Hurlburt Field, Florida, about 2 months after Phase 1. During Phase 2, candidates are given extensive psychological tests and interviews, have briefing and writing skills evaluations, problem-solving and leadership ability evaluations, ruck marches with 50 to 70 pounds of gear up to 12 miles, running up to 8 miles at a time, water confidence drills like treading, drown-proofing, and underwater swims. While this is only a week, it is very clear that a lot happens in this week. If you are selected after completing Phase 2, that means that you are greenlit to attend the pipeline training. You can enter this process from Air Force ROTC, Officer Training School, or do an inter-service transfer. A tidbit about the OTS route. Civilians can go through Phase 1 and 2 and be active duty from the BASP, which stands for Battlefield Airman Sponsor Program. And if selected from both phases, they can then attend OTS before they move on to the respective pipeline. A STO will attend the same schools a CCT attends. If you want to learn more about the CCT pipeline, go check out our video on CCTs. The link is in the description. A CRO attends most schools a PJ attends, but they do not attend the paramedic course. If you want to see our video on PJs, that is also in the description. Okay, on to TACP officers. They pretty much have the same Phase 1 and 2 process that we discussed earlier. Their Phase 1 has a board that selects who gets to move on to Phase 2. Their Phase 2 is known as Top T, which stands for TACP Officer Phase 2, and is 1 week long. Candidates will be tested on the same criteria that their STO and CRO counterparts are, minus the water competency events, as TACP does not do that. Those who are selected after the 2 phases will attend the TACP Officer Prep course, TACP Officer Basic course, the Joint Firepower course, Basic ALO Skills course, and SEER School. We did a video on TACPs. If you want to see it, go check it out. The link is in the description. We're going to leave several links to resources that will shed some more light on their respective communities. Make sure to give How to Be a PJ and One's Ready's YouTube channels a look, as they are great resources for anything to do with AFSPECWAR. How to Be a PJ also has a website called Be a PJ that discusses these subjects too. We will also leave you with the official Air Force application processes for STO, CRO, and TACPO. Just check the description once the video's over. And here's all of our previous Air Force videos. Go give them a look. You'd be surprised with what you'd learn. Well, that is the down and dirty of the Air Force's Special Warfare Officers. If you learned something from this video, make sure to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. As always, thank you for watching. What would you like to see next?
All your friends are subscribing to General Discharge, and you don't even want to be here.